How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ace, and today we are checking out Supertramp's The Logical Song. So I don't really know much about Supertramp at all. I've heard Breakfast in America. That might be their most popular song as far as I know. And I know that they are a British rock band, and they were around from like 1969 to 1988. And then they did a couple of chunks of time afterwards as well. But I think the majority of the band's time was between 69 and 88. But other than that, I don't really know anything about the band. Even looking at the list of members right here, there are quite a few. And I'm not even 100% sure who all is going to be in this performance. So if y'all have any information about Supertramp, I would definitely love to learn. It's a band that I always thought was interesting, and I always wanted to check more of their material out, and I just never got around to it. So we're here today, we're doing that. So I say we go ahead and do that. But before we do, don't forget to like and subscribe. It's cool, it's free, tells me I'm doing the right thing, going in the right direction, all of those good things. Don't forget to check the description of the video as well. There's a lot of cool things in there. All my socials are in there. You can go over there and say hi. Hello. If you're interested in supporting the channel and getting a priority request in, you can check out the Buy Me a Coffee link. The link to the video we're reacting to is also in there. And without further ado, Supertramp, The Logical Song. Here we go.
Tell you something about Paris. Makes me feel very logical.
When I was young, it seemed that life was so wonderful. A miracle, how it was beautiful, magical. And all the birds in the trees, oh, they'd be singing so happily, or joyfully, or playfully, watching me. But then they sent me away to teach me how to be sensible, logical, oh, responsible, practical. And then they showed me a world where I could be so dependable, oh, clinical, how intellectual, cynical. There are times when all the world's asleep, the questions run too deep for such a simple mind. Won't you please, please tell me what you've learned? I know it sounds absurd, but please tell me who I am.
So the band, as far as I can tell, there's like at least 5 members in this band on stage, and at least 3 of them are playing keyboard, which is definitely different for me. Like, I recently checked out Dire Straits' Sultans of Swing, and they had 2, one on each side, so it's kind of like in stereo. But I thought that was like enough for a band to have, 2 keyboardists. And this one, it looks like there's 3, which I think is insane, but in a good way. I think it's really cool. Like, they're able to incorporate 3 different sets of keyboards into a single song. At least I think that's what it is. It looks like there's like a white rectangle out over there, and it looks like somebody's behind it. So I'm at least assuming that's a 3rd keyboard. Let me know if I'm right or wrong, or maybe we'll get to see it later on. Maybe we'll get a better view. But I mean, we're pretty far away, so that's what it at least looks like to me. And once this song started playing, I realized I think I have actually heard this. Except I thought it was a woman singing, and it's not. It's a dude singing, and he appears to be a tenor singer, so he's definitely singing a little bit more up here, which I think is really cool. And it looks like there might be a saxophone there as well. It's a little hard to tell from this distance, but I think there is. And if that is a 3rd set of keyboards, like, I only see 1 guitar, and I'm not sure if it's a guitar or if it's a bass. If I had to guess, it's probably a bass guitar. So I feel like they could probably get by without an actual guitar for this song, since they have a couple of sets of keys playing. But yeah, this is a pretty cool performance. I'm liking this so far. I definitely want to see how the rest of this goes. So I say we get back to it, so here we go.
I said, now watch what you say. They'll be calling you a radical, a liberator, a fanatical criminal. Won't you sign up your name?
So yeah, I guess it was a bass guitar, like especially because when he got over to where everybody else was, the way he was standing and plucking the strings, that's typically how a bass guitar player plays. So yeah, I think it was. They didn't really zoom in on it or anything, but from what I can tell, it was a bass guitar. And yeah, like once I heard the sax play, first off, awesome. I don't get to see many sax players, but yeah, awesome. And once I heard it, I was like, oh yeah, I have heard this song before. Okay, so yeah, I didn't know the name of the song, but yeah, I have heard this one before, and it was cool to see this performed live, and with all the sound effects, like the phone going off and everything. I thought that was really interesting, definitely unique, and it was a lot of fun. But yeah, I like this song. I think they did a great job here. I did not realize that they were British until I read that before I started recording this. I had no idea. But at the end of the song, I was able to pick that up, that they are British. And the singer, able to go pretty high up there with his voice. Like, that's really cool to hear. Cause I thought this was a female singer, and it's not. And they were able to harmonize the singing with the backup vocals, which I think is great. But yeah, I think they did a great job here. I definitely would not mind checking out more Supertramp. If y'all have any suggestions or anything I should know about, definitely drop it in the comments below. Would love to check those out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's cool. It's free. Tells me I'm doing the right thing, going in the right direction, all those good things. Don't forget to check the description of the video as well. There's a lot of cool things in there. All my socials are in there. You can go over there and say hi. Hello. The release schedule always drop on the socials a couple of days early, so if you want a sneak peek as to what's coming out the following week, that's the best way to do that. If you're interested in supporting the channel and getting a priority request in, you can check out the Buy Me a Coffee link. Each request is only $5 and it helps me out a bunch. The link to the video we reacted to is also in there, and if you made it to the end of the video, comment #Supertramp. I think that's it for this reaction. I'll check you out in the next one. Bye guys.